Hello there guys, you're listening to Ebird Online and I'm back with another video. My, the 90-day fiance wheel of misfortune spins again. There'll be victors and defeated, the haves and have-nots, winners and losers. Who's the loser, I hear you ask? Guys, it's the one and only Larissa. Because Larissa's been fired by TLC. And I think because of that, we're all winners. So apparently she was fired 2 or 3 days ago and she was in the middle of filming yet another series with close friend Derek Nichols. And yes, I refuse to say boyfriend because I simply do not buy this relationship in any way, shape or form. And as you guys have probably heard, they're moving to Colorado, so they bought a house up there and TLC cameras were around to film them moving up there. I for one am devastated we won't get to see this absolutely scintillating footage. But hey ho, life goes on. Right, so before we get into this video and the reasons why Larissa was fired, I just want to say, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much to everyone that's subscribed thus far. Guys, I do genuinely appreciate you, and also don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoy the video. So guys, I came by this story from Daily Soap Dish, and they reported today that she'd been fired. So Daily Soap Dish, and I'll link the details for them below, are actually alleging that they think she was fired due to her Cam Soda lingerie video. So for any of you guys who don't know what Cam Soda is, it's the largest, most successful cam girl site in the world. And the video Larissa did for them last week made her over $100,000. And guys, I just popped over there just for a little bit of research. And yeah, it's quite full on, it's quite something. I would say it is full on, PORN. So we've all watched this boring and turgid story with Larissa this season, her quest to get an amazing body. So she wanted a body that was going to look like Kylie Jenner. And Kylie Jenner wanted a body that was going to look like Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian wanted a body that was going to look like, yeah, you get the idea. Everybody's surgery looks the same these days. But I've got to say for Larissa, her body does look very close to Kylie Jenner, so she did get good surgery done. So she obviously had a really good surgeon. I guess at least there's that. So she decided to unveil her new body for fans on Cam Soda. Now I don't know how much or how little she showed, but people say she did retain a little bit of modesty. But that's by the by. TLC have taken exception to this. And because they're a family-oriented channel, they've decided she's violated her contract. And that's it, she's out. I don't think it was the fact that this video was explicit, but I think if you go to the site, which unfortunately I just have done, even the front page is extremely explicit straight away. And I think that was the problem for TLC. So TLC have supported Larissa through thick and thin, so she must have really ticked them off for them to take this action now, especially mid-season. I mean, Larissa could literally open a gallery with the mugshots she has. She's not exactly kept her nose clean or kept herself out of trouble during the time that she's been in the US. And as we know, she's had a conviction for domestic violence, and she was sentenced to community service for this. And for the first time ever, we saw Larissa working and cleaning. And TLC have stood by her through all of this. Also, they've stood by her during the whole ICE debacle. So I'm not referring to Colt and Debbie trying to get her deported or what we've seen on the show. It's still a bit shrouded in mystery, but as we know last week, Carmen, who's Larissa's best friend in the US, took to her Instagram and said, ICE have just arrested Larissa. I'm here with Eric. And so everybody thought, oh my god, Larissa's being deported. Debbie and Colt were bunting out, party hats on. It was a right old hoo-ha. Then literally an hour or two later, Larissa exits the ICE building and decides to snap a couple of selfies and said, no, it's no big deal, everything's fine. And a few people did a little bit of sleuthing and digging around, and it more or less turns out that the whole story was fraudulent in the first place, and it was seemingly another grab at attention from Larissa. So TLC have stood by her through these kinds of stunts. But I absolutely believe that TLC started to think, we're getting sick of this girl. I've also got a feeling that they saw Larissa now as becoming less and less controllable, because when she did a Cam Soda video, she made $100,000 in 1 hour. And she's been one of the top earners ever on that site. So as we know, they only make about £1,000 or £2,000 per episode for 90 Day Fiance. So this was quite a significant amount of money for Larissa. And I think TLC knew good and well she was going to become more and more difficult to rein in because of this newfound, not just wealth, but her newfound ability to earn wealth with her new body. So Larissa is somewhat of a fan favourite, and as you can imagine, Twitter is on fire with the news. So Nick Miller's Moonwalk said, if that's the reason, it's weird. So many cast members have OnlyFans, where some of them probably show just as much or more than what said was shown in her Cam Soda show. So several people do have an OnlyFans account. The one with the biggest fan base I think is probably Stephanie Matto, you know, from last season's Stephanie and Erica. And apparently her OnlyFans is very full on, or in fact should I say very full off, because she shows everything. Although hopefully not her personality, because that really would be a step too far. And there's an awful lot of people saying she shows far more than Larissa. Well, one, she's not on the show anymore, and two, it's not necessarily comparable because Cam Soda is only for sexualised content. OnlyFans covers absolutely everything, so you can be fully clothed, right to sexualised content. So there is a slight difference. Although lots of it is R-rated content, some people do just put bikini pics. Hey Bella Thorne! And you know, just more intimate pics, but not really nudity or topless pics on the site. So just having an OnlyFans site doesn't mean that you're engaging in X-rated content. And also, if you go to OnlyFans, you literally just see a white screen and you have to actually pay to view anybody's content. So it's not just available on your screen in your browser when you pop it up, but Cam Soda is. And as Mummy Ebird would put it, it's rather racy. And so Larissa's made the following statement. Dear friends and followers, I want to make a statement for you. I'm no longer a cast member of the show 90 Day Fiance. Because of my show with Cam Soda, I was released from my contract with TLC by phone the day before ICE arrested me. And she said, I will continue producing content for my official channels on Instagram, OnlyFans and YouTube. Thanks for your understanding, love and attention. But guys, don't worry, Larissa will be on the tell-all on this Sunday, so she is still included in that. But I guess that's it, that's the last we'll see of her. Unless of course you're a fan of Cam Soda, in which case I guess there's much more to come. So guys, let me know what you think. Will you be sorry to see Larissa go, or do you think her storyline's a little bit played out now anyway? And as far as I'm concerned for this season, the only interesting thing she did was to ring Jessica and put the boot in with Debbie and Colt before she went to Brazil. That was the only interesting thing I think Larissa did all season long. Hence I didn't bother to cover her. But from what I saw, I didn't buy the relationship with her and Eric at all. So guys, let me know down below, what do you think of her and Eric? What do you think to her getting fired? Do you think TLC are two-faced because they're allowing OnlyFans but not Cam Soda? I definitely think the two things are different. Personally, I understand why they wouldn't want to necessarily be associated with Cam Soda. So that I understand. However, I was thinking about this and I thought about when Colt sent his vile little video unsolicited to unfortunate women he'd met online. And it went semi-viral. Apparently that was quite a graphic video. Nothing for Colt, TLC? I think Colt should be fired too. Just for being him. And I think Debbie should be fired for filming it. But yeah, I can't help but think there was a lot more to this firing than just the cam girl thing. I definitely think they were upset at the ICE arrest story. I think it's highly likely for whatever reason she had to go into the ICE offices. But I don't think at any point that anyone thought she was arrested. No one knows as yet what sent them over the edge, but I guess we'll find out in time to come. But let me know what you think in comments down below. Very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm nearly on 35,000, so click that red button. And also don't forget to press the like button. I'll see you all at the tell-all, if not before. Thank you so much for listening. You've been listening to Ebird Online. Ciao for now.